Hello guys, it is Gative Theories here, and we are so close to the release of Chicken Run 2 Dawn of the Nugget. There has been pre-screening of the film last week, and so now we have the most information that we've ever had so far. The premise of this film is about breaking in rather than breaking out, and with that we have the return of the previous villain, Mrs. Tweedy, who I am so excited to see. But what could her plan be this time? Let's get into it. But before we go any further, please make sure that you've clicked the red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on. The start of Chicken Run 2 will be the end of number 1, where the chickens have escaped to a paradise island and don't have to worry about humans. Ginger and Rocky's child Molly will be born and everything will seem great. However, Ginger hears that something huge is threatening all of chickenkind, and so to save her child's fate, her and her team will have to return to the mainland to stop the humans. And from the trailer, we see that it is Mrs. Tweedy yet again returning to destroy chickens for profit. But what could be big enough for Ginger to want to leave paradise in order to save the rest of chickenkind? Because as far as she is aware, she could carry on living in paradise forever, so clearly this new threat must be world-ending to all chickens. So what could it be? Well, let's look at the title of this film, Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget, referring to the McDonald's favourite menu item, the chicken nugget. In the first film, we saw Mrs. Tweedy constantly trying to turn over a profit with her chickens, but never being able to. She had the farm, but all she could really do is sell eggs, and it never really worked out. So then she decides to fatten them up to sell them, till eventually she decides that chicken pies could put her on the market and make her chicken farm an actual viable business. Well, the next step could very easily be chicken nuggets. In the Chicken Run universe, chicken nuggets might not be around yet, considering that the title is Dawn of the Nugget, and so Mrs. Tweedy might be creating chicken nuggets for the first time, which will lead her to a massive profit. Not only that, it would make her international. From the promotional photos, we see Mrs. Tweedy with a globe, ideally looking at the massive global success she would have with the introduction of the nugget. But why would this concern Ginger and the rest of the chickens if they're already safe? Well, I don't know how much you know about chicken nugget production, but let's just say it's not nice. I wouldn't recommend going and looking into it if you absolutely love eating them, because it is quite gross. Let's just take McDonald's as an example. Even though they are in pretty much every food place, there are over 34 million chicken nuggets sold per day. Plus, chicken nuggets are produced in massive factories where the chickens live, then are killed and thrown into massive bins and wheeled into a grinder. It is brutal, and it just so happens that Mrs. Tweedy has had a massive upgrade. No longer is she living in an old farm where the biggest piece of technology was a new pie machine that 2 chickens managed to break when they were first in it. Instead, she has a massive, highly security factory built into the mountains and is a massive head of operation. So massive, it would be able to produce huge amounts of chicken nuggets and house thousands of defenseless chickens who would never see the light of day. They would live to die. So horrific that the farm would seem better. And so I reckon that is why Ginger has to intervene. She can't let chickens live like this. Plus, if the chicken nugget business grows anymore, then her daughter Molly may become in danger as well. But anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you reckon this is what Mrs. Tweedy's massive new plan is? To create chicken nuggets and take them global, and that is the reason why the chickens have to intervene. Let me know all your thoughts down there, and as always, we've been here on Gative Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.